Albert here with another Monday Marriage Minute. We've been talking about marriage vows, and it occurred to me that one thing that we typically say during the marriage ceremony and as part of the vows is, "Until death do us part." And that got me to thinking about a whole series of things that we need to talk about, one of them being the death of a spouse, and the other being the whole subject of divorce, because we all know that many times, about 50% of the time, unfortunately, marriage ends in divorce in this country. So we're going to talk about both of those subjects in the weeks ahead. But starting out, until death do us part, I've been through losing a spouse. My wife Diana has been through losing a spouse. So we're going to talk about the extended illness of a spouse and how to deal with that, and then the whole aftermath of grief after losing a spouse, and then the whole idea of trying to find love again after losing a spouse. Those are some of the things we're going to talk about in the weeks ahead. You know, nobody plans when they say, as we talked about a few weeks ago in sickness and in health, nobody really plans for extreme sickness or illness or disease to happen to the person that they love the most. But it does, unfortunately. And a lot of times we're really not prepared for that, to assume the role of being both a caregiver as well as a friend and a spouse. Sometimes those roles get blurry, and it can be very demanding and taxing on an individual and on a marriage relationship, especially if the illness is an extended illness. So one of the best things that you can do if you're in that situation is to have someone to talk to. Have a trusted friend that you can talk to, and in many cases, probably to talk to a counselor to help you to balance those roles and to learn how to deal with that. If that's your situation, if you are in a marriage in which your spouse is dealing with illness, especially if it's been an extended illness, if it's looking as if death could be a possibility in the not so distant future, that can be very challenging. I would love to help you with that, having been down that road before. I'm a licensed professional counselor with over 20 years of experience as a licensed person, over 25 in the mental health field. I would love to try to help you. You can find out more about me on my website, davidcalvertlpc.com. Until next time, this has been Monday Marriage Minute. God bless you. We'll see you next week.